Hi, it's Shannon back here from houseimprovements.com, and in today's video I want to show you 3 ways to apply paper tape to drywall joints. Okay, one of the first ways I'm going to show you is by using hot mud. You can buy it in varying minutes, like this is a 90, and that basically tells you it'll dry in about 90 minutes, approximately 90 minutes. You can get as quick as about 25 minutes, I think, but 90 minutes isn't a bad amount of time, especially for a DIYer in order to work with this. Now, why would you want to use hot mud? What is hot mud? Let's start with that. So hot mud is it's got extra chemicals. I don't know what it is. It isn't really chemicals. Some kind of minerals in it that helps it to dry quicker than your standard taping mud. Okay, so that can allow you to, maybe you're doing a small project and you want to, get your tape on, get a coat of mud on in the same day. That will definitely allow you to do that. Also, a lot of times with hot mud, you get less dry tapes. And dry tape is when you go to put your next coat on, you get a little blister in the tape where it wasn't actually bonded to the wall properly. So hot mud will usually prevent that almost entirely. So for hot mud, we just need to mix a little bit up. And like I said, it's just a powder. So I'll just put a little bit right in my tray here. And mix up just a small batch. So it's just the powder, and you add a bit of water to it. Just add a little bit at a time, and then mix it up right in your tray. Don't get too carried away with the water right away, just so you don't get it too runny. If you do, I guess you can add some more powder to it. So just give it a quick mix here. Okay, so I've mixed it up pretty creamy, okay? You can be a little wetter than this if you want it to be. And what you would do is simply apply some mud onto the wall on the joint you're wanting to do. Okay, in this case I'm doing a bevel, so I'm just applying it right in the bevel. And I just mixed up a small amount here, so I'll do a couple feet here. So just get yourself on, a good 1/8 inch at least thick coat. Then you'll take your paper tape, tear off the appropriate size that you want to use. The paper tape will have kind of a crease in it. I don't know if you can really pick up on that, but the crease, the ridge of the crease you want against the wall, and you want to basically kind of center that on the joint that was in the drywall. And I'm just using the end of my tray to kind of hold the tape in place at one end. And I'm using my 3-inch knife just to embed it into the mud. Okay, and just get it cleaned up good enough you don't have a whole bunch of ridges there that you need to go back and knock off before you do your next coat. Okay, so you don't want to squeeze all the mud out of there. You want to leave enough there that it grabs a hold of that tape and can dry. So that's the hot mud. Okay, so the second method you could use is much similar to the hot mud, except that you're using taping mud. So this one here is labeled light taping joint compound, and the taping muds, if you aren't using hot mud, are what you should really use for taping. They've got a little more stickiness to them, and they help that bond to work out a little better on the wall. So I've got some mixed up in a bucket here, and just like the hot mud, I'm just going to put it in my tray to work with it. Okay, so this is a little looser. Doesn't quite want to stay, when you load up your knife, doesn't quite want to stay on your knife when you hold it vertically. And we're gonna apply some on this butt joint up here. So again, I just want to use it right out of the tray. Put my a generous amount of mud here on the wall, centered on the joint. Just kind of roughly smooth it out a little bit. Didn't quite get enough on up there. Okay, so you got a decent layer. Again, you can just roll off your tape. Make sure you get the crease in the tape going the right way. Got the tape marked on the wall, or stuck to the wall. I'm just holding with the corner of my tray. And I'm just squeezing some of that out. Not all of it. Just squeezing enough out to get it flat to the wall. Clean up the edges. Like so. Okay, and like I said, remember you don't want to clean all the mud out of there. Okay, now the third option I have is using some kind of a tray where, in this case, the tape sits in one end, the roll, and it feeds through the bottom, and it runs through the bottom of this pan here that holds mud, and it applies a thickness of mud as you pull it out of this end. Okay, so I just get some tape going down through there, get this roll set in there. Works better with the smaller rolls, but it'll work with this one. Feed the tape through the mud compartment and out the other end. Right. So I can get a hold of it, just like this. Okay. I'm not sponsored by these guys. You probably see me use this tray quite a few times in other videos. So now with this, we don't want to use the hot mud because you'll never be able to use it quick enough before the hot mud dries. So we're going to use the taping mud that I had mixed up. And actually I might want it just a little bit runnier so that it flows in that. Just mixed a little bit more water into this so it flows well. Let's try to get it mixed up here. Okay, so again, it's just doesn't quite want to stay on that tray. This is probably a little better for this setup, so I can put some right into the jig here. Now I've seen guys make up their own box like this for taping, just out of some plywood. You know, it doesn't have to be this fancy thing here. The thing I like about this is I can take it to the car wash or just to my scrub bucket, and it doesn't take much to clean it off because it's plastic. Car wash works really good. Okay, so I've got some mud sitting down in that one compartment there. Now I'm just going to pull some tape out till I get some that's got mud actually on it, because I just loaded it. So that first little bit didn't get any mud. And because I don't have a lot of mud in there, I've got to kind of work it onto the tape as I pull out. You would normally fill that compartment right up. So I'll just pull out whatever I need. And it's putting a nice layer of mud on there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick that up on the camera, but it's got a nice layer of mud right on there. Then you can just simply walk up to the joint that you're doing, lap onto any tape that you're joining up to, touch it on there with your fingers. You'll still need a tray just for while you're cleaning up. So as you're squeezing some of that mud out and pressing the tape to the wall, you're just keeping your knife clean in your tray. Okay, so it works really easy. When you've got quite a bit to do, that tape and buddy thing there works really well. You can do inside corners, everything with it. So it's a little messier for inside corners, but you can definitely do it. And it just speeds up the whole process. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. Just kind of showing you 3 different systems you could use to apply the mud. If you've done any mudding before, you probably used that second system I showed you, where I was just applying, that was here, where I just applied the mud right on the wall, out of my tray, applied the tape, and set the tape into the mud. That's probably what 99% of you have done if you've done any mudding before. The hot mud is a very good option. And then if you got a little more work to do, some kind of jig like this Taping Buddy here, I think it's called Tape Buddy. Yeah, Tape Buddy is definitely going to speed things up for you. So hopefully that was good. As always, I'd like you to click the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you never have. We've got hundreds of videos, and a lot of them are on this one project we've got going here on our lake build. So keep tuned in, turn on your notifications, and you won't miss one.